This morning in the Eagle studio, Winkler Police Chief Ryan Hunt with us. Welcome here.
Yeah, thank you for having me here. Appreciate it.
We're excited to have you, and we're excited for the season that it is. It's back to school, and I guess this is something that the Winkler Police Service has also been planning for.
We have been. We've for the last few years now, we've always had our officers go out in a cruiser and just patrol around the schools, the area of the schools, for the first few days of back to school. Just kind of maybe follow the rules a little bit better than maybe you have been. It's reduce your speed, and so we just a little bit more extra, visibility out there, I guess, during this back to school season.
No, absolutely. I think it's good that you guys can help everybody get back into a different schedule, a different season with back to school. And the number one thing is, of course, school zones. They're back on.
Yeah, they are. So it's been 50 throughout the summer, 50 kilometers an hour and throughout the school zones. But just keep in mind now, as of September 1st, between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m., you have to slow down to 30 kilometers an hour. And if you don't, the fine is it's a $272 fine, somewhere in that area. So just, I guess it depends on how much over the speed limit you are. And so just be cognizant of that and slow down around the schools.
Absolutely, and it goes all the, school might end at 3:30, but it goes all the way to 5, so it's always important to keep that going throughout the evening there. Yeah. And another thing that we're seeing out on the road this morning is school buses. It's good to see the friendly faces of the school bus drivers again.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it's always nice it's always an exciting time when school is back in play. And so yeah, there's going to be school buses on the roads. They're going to be stopping to pick up students. So just make sure when you see those red lights come on, that stop sign come out, that you stop and wait to make sure that those kids get on the bus safely. You're not allowed to pass the school bus until the lights are turned off. You can't just decide that, the kids are in the bus now, I can probably go now. You can't do that. You have to wait till the lights are off. And you have to stop in both directions. So if you're coming up from behind the bus, you have to stop. And if you're coming from the front of the bus, if you're meeting it, you have to also stop. Unless you're if you're on a divided highway, you don't have to. But
you also mentioned that the school division and the police department, you guys kind of work together. If somebody does, pass the stop sign there, that you'll receive some high quality video footage.
Yeah, the schools. I believe all of the school buses now, if not all of them, most of them have video capability. So if a bus driver notices, so somebody does drive past a school bus when the red lights are flashing, the school bus driver will send us a video of the vehicle and a picture of the license plate, and we can then track down the driver and issue them a ticket for passing a stopped school bus, which carries a fine of $672 and 2 points off of your driver's license. So it's worth your while to stop and wait for the kids to get on the bus. It doesn't take much time to wait. It might take a few seconds out of your day.
Absolutely, and another thing that I almost forgot about, and I'm sure some people did forget about, is when you're behind a school bus and there's a railroad track, it's going to stop there too.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's good to mention that too. It'll stop at the railroad track.
Yeah, we're all forgetting these things. We're all trying to get back into gear here. We're seeing bicycles and pedestrians out there as well, and it's important to stay safe if you're riding the bike to school. Yeah,
exactly. There's going to be lots of kids on the roadway with bicycles, so just make sure that you're watching for them. If you're going to park along the side of the road, keep in mind before you open the door to check your mirror. Make sure there isn't a kid along there that's might happen to run into your door, so just be careful of that. Watch for them crossing the streets. They might not be doing everything that they're supposed to be doing. We hope they do, but if they're not, it just falls on us drivers to help them stay safe by watching for them as well. And the advice I would give to the students as they're driving to school on their bikes is make sure you follow all the laws of the road. You have to do everything that a car has to do. You have to stop at the stop signs, indicate your left and right turns with your hand signals, and just be smart out there.
Absolutely, and I think by the time October comes around, we'll all be back into the swing of things.
Yeah, I think we will be.
Perfect.
It usually doesn't take very long. The first couple of days is we work through everything, and then away we go.
Well, that's awesome. Thank you so much for coming in this morning and telling us about back to school safety.
Yeah, well, thank you for having me in. I appreciate it.